Get it.
Hi.
I'm Jim Peebles. I don't know if I feel you're super light, super bright,
I am
and I'm dark.
Elyse Delucci.
Damn right you are.
Hi, how are you, everybody?
Yeah.
I'm super bright. I have my super HD
Hell
powder
yeah.
on.
Is that what that is?
I just went in the bathroom to fix my makeup. I have a show later tonight.
Yeah, where?
At West Side Comedy Club.
Okay. Who shows that?
Felicia Madison.
Yeah, Felicia. Big shout out to her.
Yep, shout out to Felicia. Love her. So 7:30 show.
Yeah.
Show sold out.
Hell
So
yeah,
that's
it is.
good.
Damn right it is.
She keeps posting. It's a packed room, and we're
Uh-huh.
sold out. So nobody come because we really are sold out. But I'm excited. But yeah, I had to do my powder. So
Give me your origin story.
my origin
Yeah.
story.
We always do the origin story. How'd you get into comedy? How'd you get here?
Yeah, sure. So I'm born.
Sure. I'm sorry. I'm gonna mess with your voice like
No,
four more times.
That's okay.
That's my quota.
That's the claim to fame, right? No, I was bullied for my voice
What?
growing up. Yeah, no, I was bullied. They called me frog girl voice.
What?
It was horrible.
But didn't everybody have the same voice?
No,
Did you come from one of the neighborhoods where everybody spoke the same? Everybody's dad did a thing and knew a guy.
Everybody talked like this, but nobody talks like that. So I'm born in Brooklyn, and then I grew up in Staten Island, and I moved to Manhattan about like 16 years ago.
Okay.
And I've been here ever since. My
That's not a
father's
big leap.
yeah, the Italian American diaspora. I want to say that
You moved up?
We moved on. I moved on up to the east side, 227 style. You're probably the only person of relevant age that comes to this mic that'll understand that. But anyway, I've been in the corporate world for the last.
With that voice?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
I have like a whole bit on it. I'm not doing it these days, but I'm gonna start doing it. But I've been in the corporate world for 16 years, and I just left.
Hell yeah.
And I left to pursue this sort of stuff, to pursue comedy. So I was there and I was doing improv, right? I was doing improv and I loved improv. And I had an improv teacher that was like, you should do stand-up. You know, you're a really good monologist. Yeah. You are on the speaking circuit in your industry. You should just...
You say you were what?
I'm
monologist?
Monologist.
Monologist.
You know, like so I could go up and do a monologue.
A monologue.
Yeah.
That's what a monologist is.
That's what they call a monologist. You learn something new.
I didn't know. I know we're gonna learn a lot today because I got questions.
It sounds like something sexual. It's a monologist, gynecologist. No, so I was doing improv, and my teacher was like, you know, you're a good monologist. You are on the speaking circuit in your job. I used to travel all around the world and do like keynotes and whatever, be on panels and whatever. And so he was like, I think you should do stand up. Like you have sort of like an interesting POV on things. And I was like, stand up? Like I don't even think I'm funny. Like I'm almost like the super annoying person in the meeting. But you know what? I did it one day after I left my job.
I feel like I'm watching the Marvelous Miss Maisel right now.
You are? Okay, so
like
let me tell you. So then you want to real. This is the real story.
This is the real shit.
This is the real story. So I
go.
left my job, right? And I wasn't prepared after leaving a job of 7 years how much I really loved the job, and they were like my family. These people were like my family, and I was depressed. I was at home and I was depressed, and I live on the Upper East Side, and I found out that there was a brand new Taco Bell that opens around the corner from my house, and they delivered. So I spent 2 weeks in bed ordering Taco Bell bedside. I had bedside delivery to my bed, and they really do that, and so they're on Seamless. It's $5 for delivery and it's $2 for the taco, but whatever. It's fucked up, man.
It's more for the Seamless.
I was so upset. Okay. So anyway, my husband was like, "You gotta get out of this." He's like, "I can't deal with this. Like this funk is too much."
Yeah.
So he was like, "Just like shake it off. Go take a walk." So I was like, "You know what? Fine." Got up, put my leggings on, put my sweatshirt on, no bra, glasses on, hair wild, fuck the bra, no bra Saturday, whatever it was. And I got on the train, I went downtown to the improv theater that I was doing improv at, the Pit, and they had an open mic on, and I just went up and I did an open mic, and I basically screamed at everybody in the open mic for like 6 minutes about how fuck corporate America, and I can't believe they did this to me, and I can't believe I left my job, and I really wanted to go to the Christmas party and all this stuff, and it wound up killing to a bunch of comedians, and I was like, oh, I guess I should stick with this.
Absolutely.
And that's how I got into stand-up.
You missed the Christmas party. That's
so
what broke you?
The only thing I dressed up as a Christmas elf on the day of the Christmas party, and these motherfuckers fired me. I was like, I'm wearing jingle bells.
It broke you.
They asked me to come to the executive dining room.
Man.
And they were like, we have something to tell you. And I'm like, yes.
Oh, they didn't bring you in.
I'm getting a promotion in the executive dining room. And then they told me, we need to part ways. We actually had big budget cuts and whatever, and it was pretty shitty. But it's a blessing in disguise because now I'm having a great time.
Absolutely.
So,
absolutely. Windows and doors. You know how that shit works.
When though
I love getting fired. I love it.
You know what I don't love? Unemployment.
Yeah. I know I'm not getting unemployment. There's no plan B. Every time, because I know it's my fault that I got fired. Because once I get to that point, I know I fucked up.
Well, I like I had like a layoff, like mutual separation. I don't know what it is, but like I'm eligible for unemployment.
Oh, adorable.
But they're just horrible because they just cut my checks
because
off
they
all
fired
the
you because they were having issues, right?
I don't even know.
If they legitimately fire you, yes, and you can go on unemployment.
I can't get into the particulars. But let's just say my boss, she was one of these Park Slope gluten-free granola types. Even her hand lotion was gluten-free. I wish you could say her name. Fuck her. I'm not. But the thing is like when you go to work, right? You have your work personality.
Yeah,
okay?
Of course.
You got to put your work mask on. And the thing is, I'm a lightweight. So sometimes at happy hour, I drink 1 Miller High Life, and then my real personality comes out. And then they know I'm like, I have wall-to-wall leopard carpeting in my house. This is what I really sound like. And then they all hated me. It went down really fast.
Oh, we don't let you drink at the party.
That's
why they fired you before the party.
No, but I love my job. I love my job. It was great. But I had elocution lessons throughout my life to tone down my accent.
What the fuck is that?
Yeah.
What is that?
Elocution.
Did you get electrocuted?
No, but it's like what they used to call it in like the 1960s. I'm like a 90-year-old trapped in like a blank age-year-old body. No, I have.
You sound like a old-timey Chicago mobster's wife.
But I'm not Chicago because then you have to cope with the fact that you live in Illinois. I don't want to live in.
I don't think anybody from Chicago
says they live
accepts in Illinois. Chicago is Chicago.
Yeah, Chicago is Chicago. But it's not
everybody from New York. Like there's no other New York. Like New York.
No.
New York's not a state to New Yorkers.
No.
New York is 5 boroughs and that's it.
I know.
There's no Albany and all that shit.
My mother's from Brooklyn, right?
Yeah.
Born and raised in Brooklyn. Now she lives in Jersey. But do you know she gets pizza shipped from Lou Malinotti's in Chicago?
I don't know what the fuck that is.
That's a famous deep dish Chicago pizzeria. They ship pizza. If you buy 6 pizzas.
She's from Chicago?
No, she's from Brooklyn.
Okay.
But she loves the deep dish pizza. She's an Italian mom. She likes the bread. It's deep dish. It's like lots
she
of
says,
carbs.
she explains why she likes it like that. Because it's deep dish.
Lots of carbs. I'm like, Mom, you get the best pizza like an hour away. Why are you getting pizza shipped from Illinois? Like, this really upsets me. She's like, Elyse, you don't understand. I'm like, whatever. So she goes in with her neighbor. They get to order 6 pies and Lou Malinotti's in Chicago. This isn't an advertisement. They deliver. But she orders 3, the neighbor orders 3, my mother orders 3, and they split the price and it comes. Anyway.
Lou Malinotti. How do you spell that?
Malinotti's. I used to go to Chicago a lot for work.
But you see?
Yeah, so that's
and you
what
fit in.
I fit in.
You fit in.
You make yourself fit in.
Yeah.
Dr. Seuss says, why fit in when you were born to stand out?
You're the female driver of one of those old cars with the guy who's on the outside with the Tommy gun. He was like, we gotta get him. He's like, Tommy, get in the car.
Are you basically calling me Jelly from Analyze This, like the consigliere?
I don't know what the fuck that
remember
is.
the movie Analyze This with Robert De Niro?
Fuck.
Remember the movie Robert De Niro?
You're asking them.
I'm asking them. Jelly, the big guy, he was always driving. Billy Crystal. Fuck. Oh, come on, it's so
I don't watch those movies. I walk into those movies by accident. Well, those I don't know. It's not even a white movie. It's a
It's not a white movie. It's an Italian movie.
Who's the black guy in it?
In that movie? I don't even know if there was a black guy in that movie.
I know, that's the point.
But you know, Italians, you could argue though. Like Sicilians, like you could argue, like, are we black?
Oh,
you're definitely
black.
We're not in a white.
You're super light skinned black.
And
you're the cousin.
I'm actually like the lightest. I have snow white skin, peaches and cream. But my sister,
you got brown eyes. I don't even look at that.
Very dark brown eyes.
Yeah, that's melanin, baby.
But my sisters are tan.
That's real tan or
real. My sisters get tan, and my aunt is very dark.
That's
my
melanin.
mother is.
That's like a little drop. Putting like a little drop of coffee in milk.
Yeah.
That's what Sicilians are.
We don't know what we're gonna come out like.
Yeah,
we just know that I'm the only one that has this light skin like this in my family, which is funny. But I'm like Snow White. But you know what? In the corporate world, you see, we're still discriminated against the Italian people.
Still?
Yeah, no, still. Yes, because my husband's name, which I'm not going to say because I used his name for work because I didn't want to use Delucci. in the corporate world. Because I don't need to get that kind of... I don't need Elyse no one's promoting Elyse and Francesca Delucci with this voice that likes to wear leopard silk scarves. Nobody's giving her the promotion, okay?
So you use his name. His name carries weight.
So yeah, his name is like... Oh, it's like Washington. You know, it's Powell. It's a very nice, stately, nice name.
Is he Italian? Or is
no, he's British.
Oh, what?
Yeah, I know. You
told me that. It didn't compute. I was like, what? I couldn't. I can't even hear you guys argue.
We don't.
No?
Because he doesn't talk.
Oh, shit.
And, you know,
but you do all the, you do the hand shit.
Oh, I'm all in his face. What the fuck? Get off. Pick up your socks. You think I'm a maid around here?
Yeah.
But you know what?
Honey, what does he say?
Darling.
Darling.
Oh,
and he calms that shit down.
Darling. Settle down. I'm like, settle down.
That's like relax.
Oh my God.
That's the trigger.
Go crazy when he says that. You can't tell a woman to relax. You say it to a woman. I always tell them, don't tell me to relax. Yeah. You tell me to relax, that's like pushing the launch button.
I didn't realize. I said it all the time. I was like, babe, just relax.
No, you can't. You cannot.
Relax.
You cannot say
it's
that.
It's okay.
No, see, it depends on, like, if you're saying, like, like, relax, let me rub your feet, let me give you a massage, that's one thing. But it's another thing if you're, like, you get the woman's all heated, you know, and you're like, relax.
Yeah,
no.
Just relax.
No.
I figured it out. It's these 3 fingers. These are 3 fingers in the back of the neck. So when she starts getting angry, I just grab her by the back of the neck and then just start rubbing.
Oh, and it
say,
better.
hey, you know, it's gonna be all right. And then you start massaging that, and she's like, oh.
Okay, so it depends. It just depends.
If you
come near
posture
me,
change.
If you come near me, when I'm going crazy.
I just say, come here.
Get those fingers off my head.
You try to fight it, but it's a free massage. Yeah. So it's like, no, come here.
So I'm also an MMA fighter. Isn't that funny?
What the fuck?
I know. Yeah, no, I am. You know why?
Yeah, real fights? Like real...
Israeli military defense fighting. I do Krav Maga. So when I started stand-up, and I was going to these clubs, you know, and doing the mics.
So you're Italian, and you practice...
Krav Maga.
Or Jewish. Aren't Italians and Jews like Muslims and Jews?
Are
they together?
You can't tell the difference. Right, no, yeah. I have the joke. One goes to jail. The only difference between Italians and Jews, one goes to jail, the other one gets you out of jail.
Yeah, there you go.
That's a little hacky. But the thing is that you know, when I started doing stand-up, it's like, look, like there for every 10 men in the room, there's one woman. It's really still an all-boys club, and you need to know how to protect yourself.
Absolutely.
So I could go to the gym. I'm a runner. I could run. I could do all that stuff, but I needed to learn hand-to-hand combat.
Absolutely, I appreciate that.
So if somebody's gonna mount me, I'm gonna flip them over.
Mount me. Do not mount me. Do not.
Darling.
I'm seeing this girl, right? And I told her, I was like, I need you to be in the gym because she's not in a rough neighborhood, but she's far away enough where I can't protect her. And I was like, it's important. That, and I said it in a way, I was like, you're a reflection of me, right?
Of course.
So I want you to be protected. I want you to take care of yourself and practice. And she was like, that makes me feel like an object.
No.
When you say I'm a reflection of you.
No, I think it's
I was like, no, I just want to make sure you know how to fight and protect yourself. And if somebody attacks, at least you have enough skills to get away.
So it's either cute because you're really protective of her,
yes.
and it's chivalrous, or it's really just fucking genius and clever because you're just like, I want her to tone up.
Both, but it's both because I don't want you just out in the world like a baby deer.
No.
You know?
I think that she needs some skill. She needs to learn to punch,
a little,
uppercut.
Just one straight right, like one punch to help you get away.
Right, like if somebody grabs your wrist. You know, the thing is, if you're a woman, you're walking down the street, right? You're on your cell phone, you're looking at your cell phone, you're hunched over. Someone could easily just come at your back. You know, somebody could grab your wrist, and you need to know what to do. If somebody grabs your wrist, you know what you do? You have to flick it. Flick it, and you flick them off. You flick that, you can easily get the hands off.
I've learned.
I think that's sweet that you asked her to do that.
Yeah, just to have every girl that I date long term. Yeah. They know something. Right. You know, I can't. And even if we don't stay together, at least I know for the future. You can protect yourself.
No, I think it's really,
you know,
really
if you meet me and you can't protect yourself, I was like, I can't. That's my fault if you leave. You know.
No, I think it's good. I mean, listen, people are freaking weirdos these
days. You leave and you look kind of good.
Yeah, right. It's a win-win, and you could train her. I mean, right? Like you could train her.
I think it's the type of girl that my main girl that I'm attracted to.
Oh, your main girl.
Yeah, I have a main type. and they're always the same. They're always like, I don't wanna. It's the.
They don't want to.
They have the physique. They have the what is it called? The blueprint.
Yeah.
But they don't have.
They don't want to do it.
They don't want to do it.
Yeah, because like it's hard to get.
Because I'm a machine.
Yeah, but
so
it's hard to get up and get that motivation.
Yeah.
Especially when
so
the
I do
couch
it
is
a little
so
at a time.
comfortable.
I've learned how to like
Work
talk them
it
in, but it's like, ugh.
What about running? Like, what about it? Could you be like to her? Let's go for a jog.
She has a bad knee, so it's like
Oh, yeah,
she'll bike and shit, but and she's great. She got a great fucking body. She's Spanish. So.
No, I know. You know what? You just want her to protect herself. Yeah. So you know what you gotta do? You gotta get her a can of mace. You gotta do it Italian. Like get her a can of mace, attach it to the keychain. I have a Swiss Army knife on my keychain.
Yes.
It also acts as a nail file.
I love weapons.
No,
you should have. Huh?
Me too.
You should have all types of shit. It's not gonna. You fuck with me. It's not gonna be easy win. You might win, but you're gonna be like, damn, I shouldn't have did that.
No. No, like I learned how to shoot a gun at 12.
Absolutely.
I was in the gun range with my
kids,
father.
If I had kids, they're gonna know guns. They're gonna know all that shit.
Yeah,
should.
You need to.
In this day and age, everybody.
Where are you originally from, Jimmy?
I'm originally from the Bronx.
Okay.
So I was raised for like 5 years in Florida, and then we moved to the Bronx.
I was gonna say, didn't I hear you say once you?
Yeah, I was in Florida for like 5 years. That's where I learned how to be a nice person.
Oh,
I
you
think
learned how to be nice
that
in
first
Florida?
that first 5 years good manners. I learned yes sir and no sir in Florida, and how to swim.
Oh yeah, of course you learned how to swim in Florida.
Yeah.
You also did you tour a lot of retirement homes in Florida?
No, it was just quiet. It was like just low buildings.
Where in Florida?
Tampa, Orlando.
Oh, nice.
I guess.
Nice.
I don't remember that much. It's just like
little
things.
You were
like the
kid.
best memories.
Yeah,
they came to New York, and I learned to be tough.
You know what? I hear.
What's up, Doug? You want to jump on the end of this?
What's up, Doug?
Okay.
You know what? I hear that Sarasota is the number one location in America to retire to. Sarasota, Florida.
I don't believe in retirement.
So,
go ahead.
Okay, no, neither do I, because I'm a workaholic.
Absolutely.
And I love it. But
Sarasota. What is that? Sarasota?
Sarasota is on the Gulf Coast of Florida. It's near St. Petersburg. I love real estate, by the way. And so I was reading on the front cover of Kiplinger magazine. Yes, I still subscribe to print.
Kiplinger.
It's a personal finance magazine. Number one place to retire. Sarasota, and it's cheap. You can get an apartment there for like $30,000. That's like for some people, that's 1 year amount of rent in New York.
But I did read Kiplinger, but it's still Florida.
I know it's Florida, but
it's Florida.
But when you're 80 and your bones are aching, when the lady's bones are aching, you might want to go.
I'm trying to do this for like 105. I'm trying to fuck women half my age till I'm way past 100.
I hope you have a rent-controlled apartment in the city.
Yeah, I'm trying to be massively wealthy. I don't want money to be an issue.
No,
I don't want to be like, oh, you're gonna have to be retirement. I don't want to worry about the numbers.
No.
That's what I'm working for now.
No, you know what? I literally killed it in my career in the corporate world.
You're good with money.
I'm not want to say good. We're never good. Money comes and it goes. I'm not working right now, so and the stand-up really pays. This shit pays the bills, right? But no, I was good. I made some money. I saved some money. I got myself okay, and now I'm like, okay, let me do my artisty thing, and I'm still working. Like I still consult, and I'm still But
you got it. Your voice is gonna take you.
Is it though? Is it though? Because let me tell you something.
I'll go you first.
I get a lot of. So I'm also a voiceover actor.
Yeah, you are. Let's get into that.
And so when I was at my last company, I was an on-camera host I worked for a financial services firm. And I was on camera, and I interviewed founders and CEOs of finance and tech companies, whatever. That stemmed into also another part of that. Improv came from there, and voiceover work came from there. I do commercial voiceovers. Yeah. Right? And that's great.
Regularly, right?
Regularly. I would love to do animation. Yeah. By the way, if anybody's watching, call me.
I did like one voiceover thing.
Oh, really?
That's what it went good. I was like a general. I want to do like shit like that, like video games.
Yes, those pay a lot of money.
I want to get into that. That was the goal because I like adding streams of income. So doing voiceovers is definitely something we gotta.
We should talk about that.
Absolutely.
Because it's easy to do. All you really need is like a home studio set up in your home, and you can find auditions online. Yeah. But I have an agent, and I work, and it's good. It's it's nice, but it's the voice is hard to saying that the voice can take you there. You need talent behind the voice. Anyway, hi, I'm Elyse. Yeah. I don't think we've ever.
I'm Doug.
I'm Brady. Doug Brady is.
Change this light. I don't like the light.
Yeah,
Okay.
the light's bad.
Okay.
Yeah, it's great to be here. So I think that you've got a unique voice, though. I think that's probably
amazing. I love the voice.
Probably why it hasn't been easy for you in the voice. Like you said, you're getting work. You're working.
I work in I do commercial voiceover work. I have a general American accent that I could turn on. So
okay.
Which is like a deeper.
So the accent that you're doing now is kind of a choice.
This is my real voice. This is my hi Dunkin' Donuts. I would like a medium latte, light and sweet, whatever.
Right. But you can turn on.
I could say.
So why not just like talk normal all the time though?
Because that
because say bad.
It's like the brain and the mouth has to connect. It's like I could say, "Hi Doug, how are you today? Would you like a latte? Would you like a banana with the side of your grapefruit?"
But uncomfortable.
It's a lot of work, and so I'm fucking done with that shit. I did that for so long at work,
right,
in the corporate world.
Right.
I'm tired of that.
Yeah. So you like
letting my hair down.
Yeah, laxed.
The voice is the most important part of comedy. Like
it is.
All the main comics, it's their voice that leads it. Right?
But they have to be smart. You have to be I think you need to have a good voice, but I think you need to do smart jokes.
But first is voice, then second is being funny.
So how long have you guys been doing comedy?
Oh shit!
Because you're in it way long. I'm only in this a year and a half.
This is going on my 9th year. So
nice.
Really?
Yeah. Wow.
Shit.
I'm 3 years in. I just hit the 3-year mark.
Beautiful.
February 29th is my anniversary.
Yeah.
Isn't that a bummer?
February 29th.
February 29th.
That's pretty good.
That's when I started comedy.
February, what is that, a leap year?
That's a leap year. I didn't mean to do that. Yeah. It was just like accidental.
You got to count that.
Yeah. So really, I'm not even 1 year into comedy yet. 2020 will be my
stop it. No, you
1 year.
So how has like this been? Like your 3-year anniversary? How
3 years.
What happened?
I feel as though I'm comfortable with where I'm at comedically speaking, like in terms of how funny I can be on stage, but I'm really at a point now where it's like I need to start making a career, you know what I mean? And I don't know how to do that. I have no sort of business intuition whatsoever. I can't market myself.
You should.
I should start a business for comedians.
You should. What would you do?
I've been talking to so many people about 1, build yourself a social presence. 2, get a website. 3, start making Excel spreadsheets. All the comedy agents, all the comedy managers, everybody that owns all the clubs, everybody you need to talk to at the clubs, all the bookers in late. You need to get your spreadsheet game on.
I know the social media game. The social media thing is like really. It's how you're talking about how it's work for you to be like talking with a normal voice
with a different accent.
Yeah, the social media thing is
it's hard.
It's just a lot of work that it doesn't connect with me either. Your voice connects with you.
It's a muscle.
It's not a muscle. It is a muscle. I guess it's a muscle, but I feel that it's needless.
I see everything as a muscle.
I see that I feel that it's needless though. Yeah. You know what I mean? Like you can exercise that muscle and pump it up, but it's sort of like what's a useless muscle to work on in your body, in your opinion?
What do you mean?
An ear muscle, right? There's bones in the ear. There's no
bones
muscle.
in the ear.
There's no muscle in the ear.
You can use.
But like, what's something that people
like in your
work
professional
out?
Opinion.
That people work out that you're like, why are you even working that out right now?
There's exercises that are useless.
That's what I'm saying.
Muscle. I don't like this shit when people are in the gym doing the sideways shit.
Right.
Oh really? I thought that was
that's because the muscle you go this way. You need the transverse. So everybody's doing this shit.
Oh right, and is that why they say like skip to the side kind of?
Yeah, because it's the shuffle, the karaoke.
Yeah.
That's you can do that instead of in this. You need to go this way. So the abs work this way, up.
My point is, I just don't connect.
That's a useless exercise.
I just don't connect to the social media world. It's just not for me.
But
what's your dream job?
I just wanna be a creative. I don't have a specific being a comedian. I would love to be a comedian, but anything in the creative world, I connect with. I'm an artist. I paint. I draw. I do comedy. I sing. I write music. So it's like anything where I'm entertaining or being creative is where I want to be. But I don't have a specific thing that I'm working toward. I'm just putting energy into creativity.
I have a comedian mentor, and he's a brilliant guy, and he's been in the business for 40 years. And he said the one mistake that he made in his career is that when he would be at like big clubs or headlining big clubs or sometimes meeting big agents, people would say, "What do you want to do? Like, what's your dream job?" And he always said, he didn't know. He just wanted to be a stand-up. Yeah. He just loves the art of stand-up. And he said that in some ways it's amazing because he's so pure to the art and to the form. But in other ways he feels like it hurt him because he wasn't like had that true north of like where you want to go. For example, like when people would ask Roseanne Barr, I think back in the day, she was like, well, I want to be on TV.
Right.
You know, and TV she was. Yeah. So I feel like...
Because you decided.
Yeah, you need to like make that decision and then make a vision board. Yeah. Every day, wake up.
That's why I say Pinterest.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I push Pinterest. I know it sounds gay or whatever.
No, that's a good idea.
I have a Tumblr.
No, it's not the same. The Pinterest is just, and you can put it private. You can put the ones that you don't want people to see, but just a little at a day. Be like, yo, this is where I want to go. You know, just to remind yourself.
Yeah. You know, I just
We don't want you to have a nervous breakdown. I don't want to have to give you a Xanax.
You're gonna be fucking
amazing. You have
amazing.
Xanax?
No, I shouldn't. You got drugs. I should have it with me. I have everything else in my fucking medicine cabinet in my bed.
What are you watching right now? What's your
what am I watching?
You checking in on?
So right.
I got 3 things I need to say.
So okay. So right now, well,
I gotta make a point.
I just finished Russian Doll.
You just finished. It was pretty good.
Just finished. It was very good. I'm actually right now watching the CNN documentary, The History of Comedy, which is really, really good. I just started the first episode.
That's old, right? Is that old?
Yeah, it's like 2017. Okay. But it's like, I don't watch on Apple TV. It's really good. It talks about, everybody. How Lenny Bruce broke the boundaries, Eddie Murphy, and Richard Pryor, and blah, blah, blah. Everybody, Sam Kinison. Really, really good. I have kids, to be honest. So
how old are your kids?
My kids are 3 and 4. So at night I watch a show. What?
Still fun.
Super fun age. Yeah. I watch a show at night with my husband. We usually eat on the couch. It's a terrible habit. I don't advise it.
What?
And then I do writing. I do my comedy writing for like an hour or two. And then I do other things. Like I have a cryptocurrency site, and I do blah 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 blah.
Nice.
You're like, what shows? And I'm like giving you the whole fucking
giving your life story. It's like, this is what I do every day.
This is my daily.
My daily. Doesn't everybody have a daily TV watching sort of thing?
Yeah, sure. I got a show that I'm into.
What's your show?
Right now it's Billions and Z Nation.
Okay.
I like zombie movies.
Billions.
Yeah, I like Billions.
You like Dan Soder?
I like Dan Soder.
Paul Giamatti.
Paul Giamatti. I don't know the redhead guy who's the main guy. Axelrod. Bobby Axelrod. I don't know the guy who.
I've never seen it.
What about Game of Thrones? You guys watching?
I'm watching it, but
me neither.
You haven't seen one episode?
Never seen one episode.
Come on.
I've never seen an episode of Billions either. My fiance and I have been watching The Act. Have you heard about this show? It's about this. It's about Munchausen syndrome, basically, where this mother forces her little girl, where there's nothing wrong with her, she forces her little girl to like be in a wheelchair and not walk around, and she forces her to get like a feeding tube, and she forces her to get all of her teeth removed and have fake ones put in, and she shaves her head all the time. And then it's based on a true story, and then the kid ends up killing her mom and like running away with this boy.
I mean, like, is it bad to say good?
I watched the show. It's a great show. It's based on a true story.
Munchausen is, every time I hear it sounds delicious. Sounds like you're addicted to cookies.
Yeah.
Right?
It's called The Act. It's on Hulu.
I'm never gonna watch it, but
it's really good. I promise you.
Yeah.
You like kind of girly shows a little bit.
Girly shows.
Yeah. What was that show? What was that show that you were watching where I was like, that's a woman's show. My girlfriend loves that.
I was watching a show. It caught my attention.
That's the show.
Oh yeah.
You is like,
I won't mention the other one that I was watching, but it's about a relationship. I watched one and I got into it. I was like, once I start something, I got to finish.
Yeah, I don't know. Yeah, once you start.
But younger, I was into, and I was kind of embarrassed that I was into it, and I was
you
like,
would like The Act, I think.
Because she was an older chick. And I was actually on the episode.
Really?
I did background.
Oh, that's why you like the show.
Because I wanted to watch it.
I wanted to watch myself.
Because when I wanted a couple years ago, when I wanted to get back into background stuff, I was crossing the street on 6th Avenue, and they were having like they had like background. They were shooting on 6th Avenue, and there was this old Fox cool dude. You ever go on Pinterest and see the old guy?
Oh, I love it.
The buff guy.
Yeah,
the old Fox. He looked just like that.
No.
And then I saw him like a couple of times on the train, like.
Yeah.
In passing, like, go and do it. He kept giving me that look, so I was like, I need to get in there. to it. And so I started watching the show just because I wanted to see what it was about. So I got into it, and then I saw him on set, and he was like, "Good job." And it was like a
that's
dope.
almost like a vision board.
It was like a dope moment. Yeah,
that's
it's
like,
just
that's
like that.
The
It was like
you put it in the
that's
universe.
where I want to be. I know that I want to be
love that.
in that lane. You know, and it was like we kept seeing each other. It was like that was cool.
What are the other things you want to get out? You said you had a couple things. You want to get out.
John Singleton died. I just wanted to mention it.
Oh yeah, God bless
John Singleton. You know who that is?
Boys in the Hood. Boys in the Hood, baby.
He's the first African American.
Youngest ever to be an Oscar-nominated.
First African American director, right?
How did he die?
Not first African American.
Youngest.
Youngest.
He's the youngest filmmaker ever to be nominated for Best Film. He was 23.
He was the first or something.
And that's what I'm saying. He was the youngest. Okay. And he was black, so he was also the first black guy to be
so he's director of Boys in the Hood.
For Best Film.
He died of he had a massive stroke. He had a stroke.
God.
So
how old was he?
51, I believe. He was 51. I just want to mention that.
Yeah,
God bless him.
I don't cry, but I kind of tear-jerked on a minute. I
get it.
It's a part of,
Especially as you get older, right?
Yeah. Boys in the Hood was huge for us, man. I don't,
When Steve Irwin died, it really hit me.
Wow.
Oh, no, me too.
Yeah, that
Bindi?
really hit. Yeah.
I was just mad that we didn't get the video. The video's out there. And,
of him having a stroke?
Yeah. He didn't have a stroke.
Oh, Steve Irwin getting stabbed.
Steve Irwin got stabbed, yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to see
that. Didn't he get killed by a stingray?
Stingray. I don't want to die out of my field. Like if he was into crocodiles, like if he got eaten by a crocodile, it's like he went out doing.
So you want to die on stage?
I want to be like the guy in Britain who died on stage, either on stage or I want 500 pounds to drop on my neck.
Have I told you this?
I know. I know. But I'm gonna keep lifting until I can't lift anymore. So.
Have I told you the story of I was in a play with a guy that died on stage. No. I saw him die on stage.
It's great.
What
does his eyes look like? How much passion did he have?
Okay, so moment? I was in this play, right? Yeah. Let me just set this up. I was in this play. I was 15, right? And the director, his daughter was playing my counterpart in the play, right? The director's daughter was playing my counterpart. And in the play, my character rapes her character.
How old is this?
15.
I'm 15. I'm playing this 18-year-old. She's playing a 14-year-old. She's a little bit older than me. Yeah, I'm in high school. And the dad of this girl, is directing me on how to rape her, right? And then opening night, my parents sit in the front row on the floor right where the rape scene takes place. So I rape this girl whose dad directed me how to rape her right in front of right at my parents' feet. Okay, anyways, the next night,
this is weird.
I have this huge scene with this old fat guy who's like an amazing actor, and I have this big scene with him, and we're getting ready for the scene. It's about to come up, and then all of a sudden, we're all like sitting in chairs, and he just flops face down on the floor. And they're like, and it was one of those things where somebody had to get. It wasn't a high school. It was like a community theater thing, but somebody had to stand up and be like, "This isn't part of the show. Like, is there a doctor?" And then they roll him over, and his throat is filled with throw up, so they have to like.
Oh my God!
And he died.
Goddamn.
Oh, okay.
Greatest play ever. You'll never forget
called
that
The
play.
Primers of Eldritch, if you ever want a good read. No. It's a good play.
It's a good play.
It's a good play, but terrible for that guy, obviously.
Oh my goodness.
Shit.
That's really. I mean, I don't know what's worse, the guy dying or like the raping and the directing. But I mean, that first piece of information is like.
Isn't that kind of interesting?
It's a little. It's not interesting. It's a little.
The same play. You just did the play twice.
No.
Same play. Two different plays.
Oh, it was the same. Well. I don't know if you've ever been in a play, Jimmy, but
you just want to tell the rape story.
Plays run for multiple weeks. So like we did.
We said the next night.
Exactly. So we had opening night, and then we were supposed to run for like 3 weeks or whatever. But
God, and it stopped on the second night.
The second night, something like that. Yeah.
The universe said, "We don't need this play."
Yeah, this is too gross.
So you had to rape this girl every night for 3 weeks. That was the plan.
Oh my God! I can't even hear that. It's so horrible.
And you know the worst part? Her character was like a crippled 14-year-old girl.
No!
She had like fucked up legs.
Yeah.
What the fuck? And the father's there? I mean, he needs therapy.
Yeah.
Why would he be why would he choose that play? And be like, you know what? Let me cast my daughter.
I just want to say, because I don't want to say anything bad about anybody.
No, don't say anything bad.
No, because he is a great director. That guy, and his daughter is a great actress. So it's nothing against them.
Who picks the play? Does the director pick the play?
I believe that he picked the show.
And who casts the play? In the community,
when I auditioned, he casted me. So but.
What does the mother say? Is what I would.
The mother was also.
What the mother saying about that?
The mother was also in the show. So
okay.
This
the
was
whole family.
The whole family. Oh, you know what?
I'm sorry. Weird as fuck.
Yeah, this shit's so weird.
Yeah. I'd have been sitting in front like, what the fuck are we watching right now? But not my daughter.
But God bless them. I mean, I loved it. I had a great time.
It was a great time.
I had a great experience, except for the guy dying.
You can't. I'm in a play this summer. It's a New York Theater Summerfest, and it's about if Jesus, Mary, and Joseph came down from heaven like 2,000 years later, and what would they do? And they're on the Maury Povich show. That's the premise of the play, and I play Mary. Because they wanted a Mary that sounded like Fran Drescher.
Yeah.
So Fran was unavailable, so I am
exactly who I picture as Mary.
So I didn't show. But anyway, and I saw, cause I'm Catholic, and I'm like, I don't know. But then it's like, it's funny. It's like that fine line of church and state, and it's art. So it's like, should you not do it because you feel like it's, bless you.
Who's Jesus' girlfriend? Who's the chick?
Mary Magdalene.
Mary Magdalene.
She's a whore.
Oh, that
whore. Well, I didn't call you a whore, but
yeah. But Mary Magdalene. I'm not Mary Magdalene. I'm the Virgin Mary.
Yeah, but you're way more Mary.
Mary Magdalene.
Oh,
I am. Jesus, let me
tell you about it.
Let me tell you, Jesus. You don't trust this one. Yeah. Don't trust this fucking guy.
Why were they both named Mary though? I mean, like.
Can I address something before we get? Okay, because the last time I was on the show, we had a Proud Boy on the show. Do you know what the Proud Boys are?
No, a Proud Boy.
A Proud Boy.
A Proud Boy.
Yes, it's a group. And there was a very weird interaction, and
Louis,
then
Louis B.
Yes, Louis B. And God bless him.
What is a Proud Boy?
Okay, I'll explain. But so God bless Louis B. I have nothing bad to say about the guy, but he put the interaction on his YouTube channel.
Yeah, come on.
And he made it seem like I was attacking him. You know what I mean?
What?
But I kind of felt attacked myself because what I was saying. The Proud Boys are an organization that have negative connotations associated with white nationalism and the alt-right. And so I was saying that, and Louis was telling me that I was wrong and that I'm being an idiot, and people were like yelling at me. I felt it was a very weird, strange interaction. And so I went home. And people, because everyone was making me feel like I was crazy for saying that the general public thinks that the Proud Boys are connected to the alt-right and white nationalism and Nazis and stuff. But so I went home and I Googled it. I Googled Proud Boys. I just Googled Proud Boys. And the first 3 links that come up, like let me just read the Wikipedia page. Okay,
let's just get the facts straight. You really How long has this last show been?
Yo.
You can't
this was like 5 days ago or something.
5 days ago.
Okay, let me just because
comedy is therapy.
This is the first link that comes up is from the Southern Poverty Law Center, and it's an article on the Proud Boys, and it says their disavowals of bigotry are belied by their actions. Rank and file Proud Boys and leaders regularly spout white nationalist memes and maintain affiliations with known extremists. They are known for anti-Muslim and misogynistic rhetoric. Okay, so that's the first link that pops up on Google. The second link is Wikipedia. So if you don't know who the Proud Boys are and you Google them, you're going to look at Wikipedia. And this is the first line on the Proud Boys Wikipedia page. The Proud Boys is a far-right neo-fascist organization that admits only men as members and promotes political violence. Okay, so all that I was saying.
What's political violence?
Like showing up to rallies from the opposite side and then beating the shit out of them.
I don't know if I like the Proud Boys.
So, this is what I'm saying is
I can't have you on the show. Ciao, bitches.
My whole point was that
they look like him, but not right. That's what I picture. As soon as you mentioned Proud Boys, he came in.
I understood what Louis was saying. Louis was saying that that's not what the Proud Boys stand for. What they stand for is just like a bunch of guys getting together and hanging out and having fun.
Like
and I get that. Exactly. And I get that. But what my whole point was that the American public views the Proud Boys as a neo-fascist organization.
So is he a Proud Boy?
He's a Proud Boy.
He is a Proud
Boy. He said he was.
And they were saying that I was wrong, and I just wanted to clarify. I don't think I was wrong, and I don't care. You know, you can be a Proud Boy if you want to. I don't give a shit. I'm just saying, like, if I was a part of a group where everybody thought the group was a bunch of rapists, you know, I'd be like, maybe I don't want to be a part of this group. You know what I mean?
You come to this mic, so that's what they think. Fuck.
Well, yeah.
Fuck. What you're trying to change.
Yeah.
Wow.
I just wanted to get that off my chest. I'm sorry.
I'm so happy. This is a great first episode. I learned something so new. A group I probably don't want to associate
with. We don't. Fuck those guys.
I didn't mean to derail the whole. I just wanted to clarify because I felt bad.
You gotta get it out. If you don't get it out, it's just gonna build up.
Exactly. That's how I feel.
That's
the festering.
That's what this podcast is for. You know.
I thank God for this podcast.
Get your shit out. You know, you got something to say, come bring it here.
Yeah.
Let's close this out. Tell them where they can find you.
So you can find me on Facebook at Elyse Delucci. You can find me on Instagram at Elyse Delucci. You can watch my set on YouTube at Elyse Delucci Comedy. That is ELYSEDADELUCCI Comedy. On YouTube, or come to one of my shows. I'm at the West Side Comedy Club tonight at 7:30.
Yeah, you are.
And I come to see Jimmy a lot. And
Did you say your website? What's your website?
Oh, it's not live yet.
Oh.
I just got new headshots taken.
Did we just talk about that?
No, we did, but I got new headshots. Listen, I lost a few pounds. I got headshots taken. I want the good ones on the website.
Do you have pictures? Do you have pictures?
I do, and I keep it blocked because I do use it as a vision board.
I do, but I gotta say, I don't give a shit. I like posting shit. Okay, Doug.
You can find my show. I'm a chess streamer. It's on YouTube. I do it live 4 times a week. It's called Chess Man, and you can look it up.
That's real.
It's a lot of fun. I do call-ins, Jimmy. Maybe I'll do a call-in. You around 11 a.m. tomorrow?
I'll just be getting out of training.
It's like a 5-minute call.
I'll call and walk down the street. Can I do that?
I'll give you a call. How about that?
Yes, you call me.
I'll give you a call.
We're gonna talk chess.
Yeah, well, no, we can talk about anything.
Okay.
It's a chess. I play chess while the show's happening.
And you need to watch Brooklyn Castle if you haven't watched it. It's about the chess program in the inner city schools.
I like that.
That help kids that like maybe don't have other opportunities learn the game of chess. And it's a documentary. I think it's on Netflix. Brooklyn Castle. If you're a chess fan, my husband's a big chess fan. Watch it. You would love that movie.
I love that. That's fantastic.
We can close it out on that. Welcome. There's another episode of the People's Mic. Jason David's here. You can find it on iHeartRadio, Spotify, JimPeoples.com. We're here every day at the world famous House Shrunkenhead. Thank them for letting us do this here every day at the People's Mic. If you're out of town comic, you can just say you're in town. You want to get up on a mic that follows the podcast. You can do the podcast, get on the mic for free, and then shoot your shit. Just don't have any warrants. We're every day Monday to Friday. Podcast is at 2:15. Mike is at 3 o'clock, and we'll be back tomorrow. Thank you. Thank you to both of you.
Thank you. Thank you,
Thank you, Doug.
Thank you.
Appreciate it.